Greetings, all my little subs and subs-to-be. I'm Master Dominic, this is Angel.
Hello!
And it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you back to Pokerogue.
Woohoo!
Where after getting beat last time, which I was very salty about,
A little bit.
I've done some grinding, and this time I'm actually going to be using some strategy for this rather than just throwing some random Pokemon together and hoping for the best. So what I've done, hold on, is gotten Spectrier like before because they were an absolute friggin' beast last time. So definitely wanted to use them again. Except this time, I actually tried to get some stuff that'd be good against Rayquaza. Because fuck Rayquaza! So much! So on that note, I took the advice from Juice, and I have 2 fairy types as my backup this time. So I have 2 things that will be able to tank Rayquaza's Outrage mode. So if that bitch Ivy decides to go ahead and just start spamming that bullshit again.
You know she will.
Exactly. I have 2 things that can just tank the hits. Because Fairy is unaffected by Dragon. So since Outrage is a Dragon move, it will have no effect. So fuck her. And in the meantime, since I'm trying to power up fairies for the specific purpose of fucking up Rayquaza, any fairies I see along the way I'm gonna try to catch. Usually fairies are not very common, but also not uncommon in the starting zone, so I may get a few things. And if not, I shall not be bothered. But I'm sure I'll see something along the way that's a fairy type. And I'm going to continue to pump candies into Spectrier. They're in their own apartment. Angel is not a fan of the small children that live next door just because they're always loud in the hall.
Well, it's not just in their hallway.
You are correct about that, so...
Well, they actually have to share. Kid, but you know what? Something fucking up and deal with it.
Not wrong. Stomp the rat. Zigzagoon. Stomp. Or more accurately, kick. There actually is a move named Stomp, so I shouldn't get them mixed up. I'll take some Pokeballs so I can catch some things. You know, see some things worth catching show up. Unless it's a situation where you can buy like a smaller version of the shrub. Angel's still playing House Flipper and learning more about the gardening DLC. It is fun, but annoying.
Yeah, especially when they want shit that doesn't, fit in certain areas.
True. Increase the power of ground type moves.
Are you shitting me right now? Back to that. Yeah. He's just friggin' grassy. But always is so particular.
I know, right? You leave like one pebble uncovered and it's like, nope, you're not done.
What?
Why does it keep disappearing?
I don't fucking know. I can't fucking focus.
I hate that she always has a flying type as her backup. That's annoying.
Won't move. Every time I try to use it, it doesn't fucking do anything. So yeah, I don't know what it is about that particular role.
I guess the big one's just glitched. Maybe it was like that situation where it's like the exact size of the thing, so it didn't let you move it because it was going over the edges or something.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, so you have to go with like the one that's just one step down from what you actually need.
Again, that's dumb because that makes me waste money.
Yeah. Wonder if that's part of why they added the rent system to the game. So that way you could make more money more easily. Ninkata. Actually, Ninkata might be worth catching. Since I have so many open spaces, I may have the chance to actually evolve it and get Shedinja and a Ninjask. Both of which are decent Pokemon. Kick the stupid bug.
Kick
Or, well, tackle the bug.
the bug.
Yes! Mikado was caught.
Nice.
Oh, egg hatching. Caterpie!
Oh, and now tell me to cut down the tree, so I'm not cutting down the tree!
Kill all the trees.
No.
Huh, no quick attack for you, bitch. I love Spectre's passive so much.
And there what?
Their passive ability. So, all Pokemon have two abilities, like their main ability and then their passive ability.
Okay.
And depending on the combination of them you put together, they can be really fucking broken. So, Spectre's main ability is called Grim Neigh. So every time they beat a Pokemon, they get a power boost.
Okay.
And this can stack quite a bit. And then their passive is called Dazzling, which makes it so priority moves get cancelled out. Priority moves being anything that is like, use this move, it definitely goes first. Like Quick Attack.
Okay.
So, since Spectre has Dazzling, they just don't get to use their attack, which is fucking hilarious.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, win, I shall grim their neigh. Also, I win.
I win.
Quick Attack, Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet, Extreme Speed, Vacuum Wave, and many more. Kick the polar bear. How are we doing? We're doing good. I had to send some more documents in for my financial assistance stuff and got that done. Also had to run over to Holly's apartment to pick up a package for her because neither her nor Bo are home, so they wanted to make sure it didn't get stolen. And now doing a stream just to relax. As for Angel, she's been playing House Flipper for a good chunk of the day, and is both having a lot of fun and is getting insanely frustrated with it. Because the mechanic for laying down sod is kind of buggy as shit.
Kind of buggy.
Yeah.
Kind of is being nice about it.
Yeah, so it's actually proving to be difficult to lay down the grass in some of these areas. It's very, very particular about it, and it's really getting on her nerves just to have the sections at like 99% completion, but then the last little bit isn't completing, and it's keeping her from getting the perfect score on the level like she wants.
Well, also, I'm having to deal with noise outside.
Yeah, also, they seem to be cleaning out in the hallway of the apartment place. And on top of that, the small children across the hall were being a little loud earlier.
And I can't kill them because they're not my kids.
She is struggling to grasp proper victory.
When you are so lucky you're over 3,000 miles away and I can't smack you.
That was a good one, Win.
Okay. This little strip, they just want me to plant. Okay, I want to plant.
Plant. I'm bored today. Why are you bored there, Win?
What else is making this annoying is that it's nighttime and I'm having to do all of this by flashlight.
Oh yeah, and Win, since you came in after, my current strategy, I'm using Spectrier again since they tanked pretty much everything in the last stream. And I've got along an Igglybuff and a Cottonese for the Fairy-type backup to deal with Rayquaza. I'm not bored. Okay, Win. And I also caught an Incada along the way, because if it levels up enough to, you know, do the split when it evolves, that'll get me 2 more Pokemon there. And I like Shedinja and Ninjask. Shed that Ninja. I'm gonna shed all over him. I saw a funny post the other day that said, what if every country in the world has ninjas, and the ones from Japan are actually the worst ones because they're the only ones we know about? Igglybuff is evolving! It was like a 10-year-old Reddit post. Cool. Yeah, I'll take the free heal. Boost special attacks sharply when a stat gets lowered. Oh, that'd be wonderful if I had anything that, you know, was a special attack move. I'm just running up against all the enemies that can just totally screw over my current loadout. Okay, yeah, no need to use the good moves when this thing's almost dead anyway. More power! Unlimited power! Okay, take some more Great Balls. So when do you think my current team, if I can get it far enough, will actually be able to survive against Ivy and her bullshit Rayquaza? Ooh, Baneri. What in the Card Fight Vanguard just happened in my game? I don't know, Win. What game are you playing, and what has caused you to invoke the name of another random-ass card game that you apparently know about? Was playing Signalis. I think I've heard of that. Don't recall what it's about. And the enemy just, like, disappeared? Okay. That is weird when the enemies in games just kind of, like, poof. I shot it and stomped on its head, and I killed it temporarily. That's a tough bastard if that's just temporary. And just got stuck in a wall as it got back up 10 minutes later. Then it just disappeared. That actually makes sense. Usually in games when a glitch like that occurs and like an enemy's like texturing is messed up, the game will just delete it. Because otherwise it's just going to infinitely, you know, eat up resources. Yeah, forced debug. Exactly. The game noped it out of existence. Fuck you, Fletchling. You say that, but worse bugs have happened in the game. Interesting. Hi, Juice. Hi, guys. I'm currently doing 4 things at once. My ADHD is very strong today. It sounds like it.
Why are you doing 4 things at once?
Infinite healing syringes in one random corner was funny. It sounds like it, Win. Yes, what are all the plates you're currently spinning, Juice? Inform us of your ADHD. What about the French, Win? I'm doing my dailies on Honkai Star Rail, my Project Sekai dailies on my phone, currently buying Undertale and downloading it because I got my paycheck today, and setting up OBS, also talking in your chat. And that is technically 5 things. What not about the French? Fair enough, Win.
I mean, I have nothing against the French. I don't know enough about them.
Maximum efficiency. Yeah, you're not wrong, Juice. Oh, Win, you might find this funny. Game Grumps for a little while would just randomly go, "Ah, the French," during some of their videos in relation to some old bit they had done. And... oh, well, fuck, I lost. And, when they started playing Supermarket Simulator, fans made tons of mods for all the different products to make them Game Grumps jokes. And so they took the bags of French fries and renamed them the French fries. You can always blame the French. Okay, let's try that again. It's Wooloo.
This time with a little less...
Yeah? Hopefully I won't get a butt ton of stuff that is resistant to the moves I have. Okay, I will take that Relic Gold early game, thank you. Every Belgian will stab you if you say French fries are from France. Undertale didn't take long to download. Yeah, it is not that complex of a game in terms of coding, so it downloads fast. Also, Pacifist Run won 3-2, so I guess we're doing that. Yeah, if you're going like on the back and forth of which run to do first, it doesn't really matter other than if you do Genocide Run, then Pacifist Run, you get a small Easter egg at the end of the Pacifist Run, and that's about it. So the only reason, like, you would want to do Genocide first is just for the little Easter egg. It's interesting, it makes me want to do Genocide first. I mean, it's just a minor alteration to the endgame cutscene of the Pacifist Run.
You know what? I've got 100% of the job. Fuck that thing. Fuck you. Take that long and shove it, lady.
Do you want me to tell you what the change is, Juice? Or are you going to do Genocide first in order to see it? Go for it. So at the end of the Pacifist Run, normally what happens is... I've already played Undertale multiple times. Yeah, so at the end of the Pacifist Run, normally what happens is you're at home with Toriel, she tucks Frisk into bed, and then after tucking them in and they go to sleep, brings them a slice of pie to set down for them to have later when they wake up. At the end of the Genocide Run, or at the end of the Pacifist Run, if you did the Genocide Run first... Aw, cute. After Toriel leaves, after placing the pie, Frisk will roll over in the bed, and their eyes will flash red, indicating that they are still possessed by Kara, and only went through with the Pacifist Run after resetting from a Genocide Run, just so they could do it again, but on the surface world instead of down in the underground. This will then be followed up with the commemorative photo they all took after getting out of the underground. Where it shows all the characters, taking a group photo, except all the characters except Frisk will be marked out with a red marker, indicating it was basically a hit list. Oh, it's a little Kibbles.
But this one's white. Guinea pig.
Evil! Yeah. Should I play hard mode? I mean, if you really want to, show off your bullet hell skills. Because that's the one that just makes it so, even a minor misclick or being off by a single pixel can totally end your run. Because you'll just start getting hammered left and right. Ew, cool. I was decent at Undertale on the Switch.
Yes, you can have.
Yeah, well, you have stated how different it is playing, games on PC as opposed to console. Might be good to slow me down because I think normal speed might be too easy. I wish I was decent at games. I mean, fair. But you pointed out when you were here and played Dead by Daylight on the console, it is much different from doing it on PC. So if you're used to console controls when it comes to Undertale, it might be radically different when you do the PC version. This is very true. Yep.
Kitty.
Finnegan!
Oh, it's a little pig.
It's a little chubbo.
Little putt fat.
How does one not suck at games? Just play games that you're actually good at, or get good scrub. One or the other. I'm normally of the mindset of get good scrub, because you guys have seen me play on here many varieties of game. And I either get my ass whooped repeatedly and just bang my head against the wall until I get good enough to win, or I'll have a game where I'm actually good at understanding the mechanics and can just plow my way through without even trying. No. I've lost 90 games in a row. What are you playing? Okay, take out the Lillipup, and then let's weaken the Fido, because that's a fairy type. I can catch it.
Okay, in the pet panel, you can see the information of your pet and interact with it. Yeah, with it. Yeah.
Playing the bad deck in the Worlds Qualifier wasn't a good idea. Yeah, that would be a bad idea.
Your pet will get a hat, which will turn off its teeth.
Give Victor a tiny hat.
Each cat, dog, or bunny has a unique personality and a set of traits that affect the pet's behavior and grant its skill. To learn more about the pet, open the pet panel, read the description. No! It's so cute. Remember to reward it with a treat.
I did pretty well getting this far. Okay. Did pretty well getting this far with the deck, but my scores are tanking now that everybody's using optimized decks. Sorry, I was looking at chat and then suddenly a message appeared and then it was gone because apparently Nightbot just friggin' nuked the person and then Win followed up with the banhammer. Nightbot just slapped somebody's shit and then Win just came with the roundhouse kick to like fucking end them.
Okay, to make your dog get up and clean the tub or press call dog while looking at the tub. Okay.
Oh, there was a tutorial to do this?
Yes. Thank you, Aaron!
You're the one playing. You should have read the tutorial.
That's like you think they're good. Box dogs can use a mask before you go outside. None of them can do everything from birds, puppies, and kittens need some patience. Sometimes they'll make a mess, but they're so cute you will forgive them easily. They are? So yes, apparently there is a...
I'm playing the bad Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap Monster deck that I was talking about. Oh, fun. Yeah, I remember you talking about that before. Am I not allowed to buy stuff with my candy between matches? The deck is basically uber bad. Ooh, fun. Made it to stage of Worlds Qualifier with her, so... I mean, yeah. Huh. I wonder... Oh, wait! Yeah, it saves when you move on to the next stage. So if you were to beat the Pokemon, get the candies, and then spend them, it would save that you use the candies, but then you could just reset the game and do the battle again. Because you wouldn't have moved on to the next battle. Oh man, that could be really broken.
What the?
Wrong door. My skills are too good, I guess. Sounds like they have like a friend over or something, so that's why they got all mixed up at the door.
Well, you know what? If they had a friend over, they need to know which apartment is theirs. It's not that hard.
Okay, sweetie.
Go in there and take a left. Not hard.
I mean, for us, for small children, left and right is like a fucking monumental task. Who would guess that the meta deck would beat my, at best, rogue tier deck? I'm sure you can figure it out, Win.
A flooded garden.
So they're growing rice?
I haven't the foggiest idea. Oh my god! What, a bunch of gang members getting here? Jesus. What is this?
The gardening shithole. Yeah, there's just huge piles of garbage hidden under the grass. This is like you gotta take a rake to it just to find all the bottles and crap. Which is kind of horrifying.
A little bit.
Oink.
Huh?
Oh, a Lechonk appeared, so I'm just like, oink. Little piggy. I like piggies. They're adorable. And tasty. For people who don't know what Rogue Tier means, it is the underdog. These are decks that can face and win against any deck, but usually have a hard time doing so because of their flaws. Also, they often are the decks that are 1 or 2 cards away from being tiered or competitively playable.
Okay.
So these are basically gambler-style decks. Like the shit Joey would run in the anime. No, Joey's deck is just bad.
What? The actual fuck? Oh my god! Look at this.
It's like Odeon if he wasn't forced to summon fake Ra. Okay, I remember that.
Okay.
Scene from the anime.
What more do they... This is horrifying.
I can legitimately see somebody charging hundreds or thousands of dollars just to do any single one of the jobs on this game, considering the amount of work that needs to be done in some of these houses.
Right?
Like, not some of those opening ones where you're just cleaning up, like, one room of a bunch of bottles and stuff and you get, like, $2,000. Like, maybe $100 for that, considering how awful it was, but not, like, a four-figure. But for something like this, oh yeah, 4 figures right there. Because you gotta mow that grass, you gotta pull those weeds, clean up all the garbage first, or you're gonna have bottles and shit shooting all over the place. Some random passerby is gonna be like jogging along and get shot with a frigging glass of bottle getting launched at 100 miles an hour out of your lawnmower.
Not my fault. Shouldn't be jogging there.
Starts playing a good deck.
I mean, it's their fault for jogging there when they know perfectly well I'm trying to clean.
Yeah, you just have up a bunch of flashing signs. Warning, do not come within 100 yards of this property if you don't want to get shot by random flying debris.
Certainly can, you know, look aside, look at this and be like, oh my god, obviously they're clean.
I have a few tiered meta decks, but I don't really enjoy playing them. Most of them are just boring.
I mean, what, you think I have this out because I'm bored?
Yeah, you're not wrong, Win. I like to play decks because they're fun, and I can do lots of crazy stuff with them. Like, where they all do the exact same freaking thing. Yeah. But yeah, I like to use decks because they're fun, like using a gadget deck and managing to get red, yellow, and green gadget all on the field at the same time in order to use the, I think it's like another monster or a trap or spell card or something that's basically just a huge fucking powerful monster that can only be used when you have the 3 gadgets on the field. Win, do you know what I'm talking about? Trap card, Stronghold the Moving Fortress. Yes, yes, that is it. Yeah, when I ran a gadget deck, I would love using that shit. Oh, finally, a special move for Igglybuff. Well, it's just his, like, higher attack stat is his special attack, but all the attacks he has are normal attacks. You would love it until they summoned Jinzo. Yeah. Friggin' things that could mess with your spell and trap zone with a bane of my existence when I use that deck. What other shit did I used to use? I used Gravekeepers for a while. And Ancient Gears, those were fun. Kind of is, yeah.
That thunder was that one of those.
Maybe one of the upstairs neighbors had too much Taco Bell.
Okay, you know, when you said, you know, bottles fly out, I thought you were fucking kidding. Look at this.
I see it. There's a 2024 Ancient Gear deck. It's bad, but it does exist. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Lopunny! I always enjoyed the Ancient Gears. They're just funny. Give me any deck with ritual summon monsters. Oh god, the ritual summons.
Okay. Bad or good, or I don't remember.
It's just a thing from the classic series, where it was like, in order to summon this one special monster, you had to get not only its component pieces, but also its ritual card. You had to get pieces on the field at the same time, you know, and hope that your opponent doesn't just outright kill them, and then use the card that was meant to summon it. So it could be a lot of setup for something that may not pay off at all. Which I think is part of why they stopped doing ritual summons and just switched to fusion monsters, which just required you to have the one card polymerization. And then that could just be used for pretty much goddamn anything. Then they simplified it even more by making things that could just be fused together. And yeah, it just kept simplifying the way that you could fuse shit. Oh crap, wait, Meryl's a fairy type, I should have caught that. I was not paying attention.
Meryl's water type.
Water fairy. Stopped, they still summon rituals in the anime. Do they? I could have swore it got to the point where they just kept having different fusion gimmicks in every one of them. Like Synchro Summon and the Overlay Network and so on and so forth. They would summon them even when they made links. Ow. I wonder if it was like one of those bullshit moments like, ha, I've made it so now you can't use this very gimmicky summoning technique specific to this version of the anime. And it's like, joke's on you, I have this super old school version of special summoning stuff that nobody's heard about in like 50 years. One in which they added link summoning has the most out of any given Yu-Gi-Oh! I find that friggin' hilarious.
I came here because I love seeing wasteful souls struggle to accomplish something meaningful and fail spectacularly, like you are doing now. Good job.
Good job. Fuck you, Alistair.
Face Ninja rating with a party of 1. Welcome in, everybody. We are Dragon's Maiden 2021. I am Dominic. Off screen is my wife, Angel.
Hello.
We're a variety streaming couple here on Twitch, and currently playing some Poker Rogue, where I'm actually trying to win and having some of my worst runs ever.
Woohoo!
Yeah, normally I just BS around just for fun, and I'll make it, you know, like halfway through a run before I get killed. My first run, I died on the 19th floor out of 200. So yeah, figure that bullshit out. Modern ritual monsters are pretty decent. Okay, Win. Yeah, ritual monsters were never bad, it's just they were sometimes required way too much setup. Goldeen and Flamigo.
The fuck you say?
Out of all the old rituals, there were very few that were actually considered good. Yeah, a lot of them were pretty just gimmicky to look cool for anime. In my opinion. Like, yeah, it's awesome seeing Joey get the spin on the Time Wizard's roulette in order to summon Thousand Year Dragon. But, come on, if you're gonna bank on a 50-50 shot on whether or not you can get your monster or completely wipe your field, that's kind of fucky. And then Thousand Year Dragon, I don't even know if they were that very good. Demise and Relinquished were good. Yeah, they weren't bad.
So, Ninja, what were you playing today?
I think Face Ninja was playing Simpsons Hit and Run. Is that right, Face Ninja?
Oh, I thought you said you was going to be playing Alien. Fuck face.
What was it, a mole?
No.
Mole? Yeah, Win, with the
Oh god.
gardening update for House Flipper, you can actually get moles invading your properties, and you have to dig up all the mole hills in order to hunt them down and remove them.
And by remove, I mean exterminate.
Exterminate!
Yeah, where was he yesterday when I was actually chasing a mole?
Yeah, you missed her actually chasing a mole around with a shovel on the game yesterday.
Fucker thinks he can invade my property. Especially when he ain't paying rent. I don't think so.
So if I want to exterminate them in real life, I'm the bad guy.
That's different. No real moles were harmed in making of this video game.
But in games, I'm the good guy? Well, yeah, if it's like an actual objective in the game, you're not doing anything to hurt real moles, you're just hurting a bunch of, you know, code. And that doesn't matter. Yes, when you can murder virtual moles all you want. Real moles were harmed in the making of this game. I feel like Win would put that.
Somebody should get into
That's the next thing Wynn's going to Let's Play on his channel. Just gonna find a game where 90% of the enemies are moles or something and just hunt them down.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Just gonna do like a run of Pokemon and just be hunting Excadrills the whole time. The next game I want to stream is Squirrel with a Gun. Is that game any good? I know when it came out, like, everybody on YouTube was doing a video of it. It's very funny. Okay. I would ask what it's about, but I think that's obvious from the title of the game. You are a squirrel with a gun. I'd like to point out my money is currently at 6,999. A Western-style bar fight, but instead of a human, you are a squirrel with a revolver. That does actually sound pretty fucking hilarious. That is an event that can be triggered. Getting lots of Jigglypuff candy. There is also the reverse house. How does one reverse a house? Like, is the house an automatic or a stick shift or what? Everything in the house is reversed. Gravity, movement, directions, camera. Oh, so it just flops all your controls. Oh, Jesus. Games do that. It was a nightmare. Yeah, I'll bet. Took me like 30 minutes. Okay, I don't know the significance of that since I don't know how long a level normally takes on that game. Now that I'm playing a good deck, I'm winning again. Good for you, Win. Stay in the ball. Got it. Spectre's health is currently at 69. Seems like we get a lot of moments like that when Holly's not around, and it's kind of funny. I can't be winning this much. Why not win? I mean, it's in your name. Ruins my image of being bad at the game. Yeah, but clearly you're not bad at the game. You're nerfing yourself by using, you know, crummy decks. You're not taking off the weighted training gear before going into battle. No. I love messing with Win. It's funny. You need to stop holding back and unleash your true potential, Win.
Sound like Mr. Miyagi.
50% win rate with the bad decks. See, that's really good. That's too high. I need to nerf myself even more.
Win, stop it!
Win, why are you punishing yourself? I don't know a worse deck that I can play. Ooh, I will take the egg voucher. I'm a masochist, okay? Clearly. Not even the Shino birds are bad enough. The fuck's a Shino bird? Meryl evolving. They're ritual monsters. Oh, fun. Back to that discussion. Why don't you just go into the house and go to sleep?
Because I can't enter the house.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
You think I haven't tried that before?
People know me as the ritual guy for a reason. So you use ritual monsters a lot? It's a Quagsire! Oh, Jesus! Oh, hey, I actually beat it.
Gorgeous.
I was never able to find a deck I was, like, super good with when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Now 100% of the job.
Yay!
And $6,000.
Yay!
Of course, that launch should charge him at least 10. Oh god. I had this on now. I remember how Krillin was when he had the alien. He's like, ignore me, and everyone's sitting there screaming, turn the light off!
That was pretty funny.
That was hilarious. It's like, maybe he would have ignored you had you both, I don't know, turned off your flashlight! The flood ruined our whole garden!
Hey, Win, you've watched me play lots of different games. What do you think I'd be actually good with when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh? Because you've heard me mention a few of them that I've tried. I've also tried the Crystal Beast deck before. And Ojamas.
This couldn't have just come from the flood, sweet.
I now have Win's mind, like, just fucking racing. Mole!
Wait, what? Where?
Drillbur.
Oh, dear.
You thought I meant on your game. You have a preferred deck type? It's been, like, over 11 years since I've played. So, by this point, there's so much new stuff in the game that I probably don't. Just because I probably wouldn't be able to figure out a good type of deck to play with. Like, I would have basically zero understanding of the rules and shit for all the new stuff. Aggro, control, beatdown, stun. I don't know, when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh! I always kind of used a similar strategy to what I use in Magic. Just fill the battlefield with as many things as I could as quickly as possible in order to overwhelm the enemy. And then I'd usually just have like 2 or 3 heavy hitters sprinkled through the deck, so that way, you know, I'd have my cannon fodder on the field to eat hits until I could get one of them out, and then the moment one of my heavies hit the field, that was when I go on, like, serious attack and start hammering away at my opponent. Fusion, Synchro, XZs, Pend, Link. I don't know how to do Pendulum or Link summons. I always found Synchro and XZs fun. Dom might enjoy Fluffle / Fright Fur. If you like Fusion, Ryzeal for XZs is pretty cool, and Punk for Synchro. Ook? I would be interested in a deck that is called Fluffle, just because Fluffle. Fear my Fluffle. Fluffle is go gambling with your deck and see if you can fusion summon your toy monsters.
No, a Fluffle is a bunch of bunnies.
A bushel of bunnies. Honestly, I do like gambling decks as well, because I do kind of like just screwing with my opponent and leaving things to chance. Like, okay, let's start flipping coins and rolling dice here. Let's see what the fuck happens. An example would be Fusion Summon Fluffle Owl with Edge Imp Sabers to make Fright Fur Cruel Whale. Okay, cool. Evolve Cutney!
You two are free to summon the group of bunnies.
Are there any Fright or Fluffle ones that are actual bunnies? Because Angel is going to keep bringing up the fact that a Fluffle is a group of bunnies. And I would honestly find that funny if I could make a Fluffle of Fluffles. Fluffleception. There is a Fluffle Rabbit. Just Fluffle Rabbit. That is awesome. I kind of want to look this up now. See what these Fluffle cards are. I'm gonna grab the wrong phone. I'm multitasking here now.
Oh, so now you're, now you're Juice?
Maybe. They do sound like fun, Win. Though if you're saying that you love them, I'm guessing that means they aren't actually very good cards, since you've stated outright that you prefer shitty cards over good cards. Fright Fur in the OCG was called Death Toy. Oh, that's actually pretty badass. What the heck is that noise?
I don't know. It's getting annoying. They're trying to work and they're got their door open making as much noise as humanly possible. Hopper gets out, I know exactly who I'm blaming.
Oh, these are all so cute!
What are...
The little fluffles! They basically just look like little angel versions of cute little animals. Look, there's a bear, there's a puppy, there's a kitty, there's a mouse.
Aw, that's adorable! Jeez.
Yeah, and then the
Oh my
fright...
god, this is huge.
Yeah, and then the fright furs actually do just look like angry, toy versions of a lot of them. There's a tiger, there's a wolf. Look at a little dinosaur!
Okay.
Monkey, gorilla. Oh my god, I love these! Edge imps, because they're the fusion material? Okay. The lore is pretty simple. Yeah, I think I can guess the lore. All these adorable little stuffed animals combined with an edge imp, which looks like an evil, possessed version of a household item, and it becomes one of those fright furs. Somebody cuts up a child's toy with blades, shears, whatever, and it then stitches them back together. So yeah, I was right. You take Fluffle, which is the cute little stuffed animal, combine it with the Edge Imp, which is the possessed household blade, and then you get the fur, which is the nightmarish recreation of the destroyed stuffed animal.
Okay.
Their most important card is the Toy Vendor. I would think for a deck that is based around toys, that would be quite important. Doubles the Pokemon's attack stat. Wait, doubles the Pokemon's attack stat, so does that mean that Azumaril's attack stat isn't actually 37, it's 74? So that would mean his, like, attacks are actually stronger than his, special attacks? You are correct. Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Good to know. Azumaril's always been a physical attacker. Well, I got confused by the fact that special attack was higher. Maybe I just got a weird one, though. Stats aren't the whole story. I'm figuring that out. Slowly. Slow learner in this case. Pomo! Actual stats are 50 attack, 60 special. Well, that would make me think that they're a better special attacker. Azumarill has and will always be used as a physical. That's weird to me. Thanks to things like Belly Drum and Huge Power.
Belly Drum.
Yeah, I think that's a thing where when the Pokemon gets hit, it'll boost its attack in turn.
Okay.
Hence the drum aspect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's usually used by Pokemon that have a round body type. Hence the belly part.
Okay. Oh, they said they were going to call us on Sunday and check on Gummy, right?
Correct. Maxes out the physical attack stat by sacrificing half your life. Oh, okay. I always skip moves like that because I don't like the things that will harm my Pokemon. So I usually skip things like Double Edge and Takedown and, you know, sacrifice health for power type moves. At least when it comes to Pokemon. With huge power, you get a massive damage stat. Yeah, I can see that considering, you know, they're only in like the 30s right now for level, but their attack stat would be up at 70s. And it learns Aqua Jet, so you have a priority move. Yeah, so with a massive attack stat and a move that's always guaranteed to go first, unless they have a priority move and a higher speed stat, then yeah, that would be some fuckery. Why Azumarill was seen as one of the best Pokemons ever made for a whole year.
Okay.
I need to check Jigglypuff's candies and see if I can get anything yet, because they are just racking them up. Ooh, cost reduction. Nice. For a year, I meant from 2014 to 2015, after it gained the Fairy type. Cool, cool. More Pico. Die. Yeah, I think I've gotten to the point of fuck everything in my path with Spectrier.
Well, one, it says 100%.
Azumarill isn't that good anymore, but it was. That is pretty cool. Still sees play in mid-tier competitive. Okay, that's not bad. Like Quagsire. Quang. Might also like the punk cards. Okay, what's their gimmick? Personally, I am neutral on them. Okay. Pay life to search for cards, make your monsters bigger, draw cards. So sacrifice life points to do shit. Okay. Pay to win tactic. Okay, okay. Not horrible. Pommo and a Charge-a-Bug. Thank you, Win. They have one of the most interesting card design origins. Okay. Do you mean like the lore and backstory of the cards? Or like the actual meta reason the cards are like that here in reality? Actual reason why the cards look like they do. Okay. I will look up what these punk cards look like, and then you can explain. And while I look shit up, I'll go ahead and set up my moves, so that way I have like 10 seconds to Google.
Look at that placement for it.
Jesus, a lot of these cards look like an anime fever dream. The punk cards are divided into 5 subs. 4 based on various genres of Japanese art, and 1 based on jam sessions with card artworks that depict impromptu collabs between the 4 different art genres. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Holy crap. They all look crazy. Let's see. Ukiyo Punk is based on ukiyo-e, a genre of Japanese art that's based off of wooden block print and painting. Gagaku is based on Gagaku art, a genre of traditional Japanese music historically performed as imperial court music. Okay. Joruri, a genre of traditional Japanese music that emphasizes the lyrics and narration rather than the music itself. So it's made more to tell a story. That's interesting. No is based on Nogaku, genre of traditional Japanese theater composed of No drama theater and Kyogen comic theater. And Punk Jam is based on jam sessions, impromptu musical performances where a gathering of musicians will all play together. Okay, I remember this. Revelation Dance is a special attack, so whoever my best special attacker is should get it. And that's actually Spectre. Which the jam sessions are their big boss monsters because it combines multiple of the art or punk styles. That's actually really cool. I like the lore of that one. Though personally, based off of the designs of the cards, I would actually like the Fluffles better. Yeah, the punk cards are very well designed, but if it came down to which one I find more visually appealing to me personally, I like the Fluffles.
Fluffle!
There are also Goblin Bikers. Big Gabunga. Goblin cards are funny. Goblins in anything are funny. I mean big gazongas. Of course you do win. That's a real joke people have made.
Why does that not shock me?
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yu-Gi-Oh's another one of those series that people in America have gotten upset about because they feel like it's trying to push some sort of agenda on children by saying the cards are lewd or satanic or bullshit like that. There is a deck called the Goblin Bikers. I don't doubt it. It seems like there's a Yu-Gi-Oh deck for everything. Like, I know there's a deck that's completely based around fancy desserts, and all the characters look like maids and butlers, and like, pose with the dessert that they're based around. And then there's another one, that's the Madolche deck. Yeah. And then there's another one where it's all, like, instruments, so you have shit that looks like an angry piano or a drum set. The Symphonic Warriors. Yeah? Oh, I got nothing here, don't I? One of the funniest translations in the game. Okay, why are they so funny? There's guitar and guitarist in English. Okay. Guitar is a regular guitar. Guitarist is an electric guitar. Okay. Then there's the German translations. Oh god, of course it's German. Symphonischer Krieger Gitter Ar and Symphonischer Krieger Gitar. What the fuck? Why are they like doubling the amount of vowels in it?
Fun.
That's the most painful pronunciation I've heard in years, but nobody really knows. Well, sorry if I don't know how to read flippin' German.
Well, I am German if you don't know how to read German. Well, I'm part German.
Yeah, it doesn't really come up enough for it to be priority. You should have put it into the text-to-speech and had Biddy say it. That would have been funny.
What's that kind of French operating?
We think it's because they used the same original name. Okay.
Chromawin says, well, in the German translation we have Symphonischer Krieger Gita R and Symphon.
Okay.
Okay, apparently it cut it off because it didn't read the second one's name, it just said Symphon. So it read like 1/6 of the name. But that was actually impressive, it read it so well. Even Biddy died because of it. Even the dragon, which knows all languages known to man, can't pronounce it. Figure that shit the fuck out.
How dare you try to put French operating?
Aw, hey Puzzle.
Now, what's going on in here?
Even the AI is only 10% accurate.
Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm not gonna know.
Win! Fuck you! His message says, at least everybody can pronounce this card. And that looks like somebody had a stroke on their keyboard to me. I know you're making a joke here, but Jesus. I wouldn't even know how to begin trying to pronounce that. Junk Synchron's German name? That's supposed to be Junk Synchron in German? I could give you a crash course in voice chat. No thank you! Oh, I'm here already? Oh, okay. I didn't realize how far along I was. One shot, bitch! Next. Pawnyard. One of the funniest ones will always be Exorcismo. That sounds like the Italian way you say exercise. Also known as D-Spell. Spanish, not Italian. Spanish was my next guess, honestly. Oh, well, I do not have jack of shit here. People also love Deck Lockdown's translation. I better get the freaking stone to evolve Jigglypuff here. I want to power up my Jigglypuff. Screw you too, game. Block a deck in Italian, or deck blockade in German. See, now that one wasn't complicated. Gonna just sitting there. I will block a deck. That is kind of funny. What? Maybe it was some lightning. It does sound a little stormy out there. Probably gotta get up for me and check that, huh? Stream quality good, 0 dropped frames. Yeah, so we are all good. Now I wish I had one of those Fluffle decks for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they are just so damn cute. Constellar Sombre is another one of the memed ones. People make a lot of memes about Yu-Gi-Oh! Stop picking on my Jigglypuff, asshole! Poor little Jigglypuff. Translates to Constellar Sombrero in most languages. Yeah. Sombrero. Hey, Win, you know the characters by their silhouette. Who would the mighty foe be here, and could I beat them? Jasmine, who uses steel types. Okay, based on current party, what are my odds of victory? Not very high. Okay. You have 3 guys that are all weak to steel. Fuck me. Then I'm gonna go with the normal-ass battle, so I don't push my luck here. Yeah, that is immediately a kick in the teeth right there. That's pretty funny, Win.
Hey, look, I'm putting down Polly.
Yeah. Hey Trunade translates to Hola Tornado. Yes, let's just say hi to the tornado.
Well, yeah, what else are you gonna do with it?
Oh shit, I screwed up. Redknaw has strong jaw. I should have kept bite. The best translation to me is this one. Oh boy. Wild Tornado, which reads as Wilder Tornado in German. It just goes absolutely wild once it's in Germany. It just really enjoys the beer there. Jaw lock's a bite move, so it'll still get the boost. Yeah, I know, but I just feel stupid having done that. I forgot to check his ability. Because, like, Choodle and Dreadnought are very obviously bitey Pokemon by nature. So I should have guessed that it had Strong Jaw at its ability. Or at the very least, I should have checked. Oh, but Redemption Memory Mushroom. Okay, I can fix this. Okay, hold on. There we go. Mateng. Jigglypuff just taking some goddamn names here.
Good little pink puffer.
Ooh, egg voucher plus give me.
What does that do?
That is the voucher that gives me 5 eggs at once. Sorry, it's just that I'm coming across the gym leader that I skipped out on earlier, so I had to fight her no matter what. Except this is a slightly weaker version, so guess I'll figure out if I could have taken her. So a Skarmory. So Steel Flying. Oh, fuck you for having Sturdy. Okay, funny translation. Dragao Leve at Ignister, translating to light, as in not heavy, instead of light as in sunlight. They changed it later, but we have a light dragon.
Oh, so it's okay for you to have Sturdy, but not them.
Yes.
How?
Because fuck them. The longest translation in the game is a German one. Yeah, I could have fucking guessed that. There's some things in German where it's like one syllable in English and then like a fucking paragraph in German. Joke on you, I lied. When do you not lie, Win?
Now, children. Let's behave or I will turn this stream around. Wait. Read this.
Boring house. 2 floors and 2 rooms. House for sale. Are there any takers?
How?
I mean, obviously it's open concept. There's like just a room on the, first floor, and since I don't see a damn second floor, that means there's a basement.
Where the hell am I supposed to put? Where am I supposed to do anything?
in one of the 2 single rooms.
This is painful. This is one of those houses where I'm gonna hate. 2 floors and 4 rooms. Again, this makes no sense.
The longest translation is actually Spanish. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
1 room and for 1 floor and 6
It was a funny ancient gear translation in German. Meow.
Yeah, I can go with this room and I can have some decent fun with it.
Looks like somebody already had lots of fun in that place with a little white splattered on the walls.
Well, at least it's not red. Bubba, what do you want?
That's cute. Alright, got 3 commons and 2 rares. Another common. I was gonna spam these out real quick while I'm here. Got an epic, okay. Another rare, and another common. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5 commons, 3 rares, and an epic. Okay. Ugh. Real quick, bathroom break, everyone. Ugh. Oh. Everybody, go do what you need to do. Okay. Ugh. Oh yeah, just need to get up for a second. Use the bathroom. I'm trying to do that at every 2 hours to avoid any leg problems. All the ancient gear monsters translate to Antique Air or S based on the region of Germany it's translated in. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, make sure my camera's still aligned. Yep, all good, all good. Biddy still looks like Oscar the Grouch. With his big old bushy brows. And it's kind of adorable. Excuse me. Oh crap, right, this is the floor where a bunch of evil teams show up. I should have fully healed Spectre. Caused ruling issues to the point that every ancient gear mentions it. Heh. Finally, you a perfect ace.
They said there was 6.
Translates to you a perfectus ass in German. Just the absolute perfect ass.
4. Yeah, I'm only seeing 5 rooms. Okay, well, I already have my setup figured out.
Does the hallway count as a room? If so, then there's your 6.
You know what? They actually might. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna count this room anymore, because all this is going away. So, you know what? These two won't need to be here. So, yay for wanton destruction! I love being able to get wanton destruction.
So, Pokerogue. Yes, Win, what about the game we're actually playing? I'm doing a mono ice run. Ooh, fun. I don't know what ice types to bring. I feel like the obvious choice to start with would be Regice, because there's your, I would probably guess he's an epic level Pokemon. So not legendary, but close enough. Cringe legendary.
Cringe, even, regardless, it's good.
Cringe sub-legendary. Yeah, who else? Snorunt, maybe? Tier 3 shiny Snorunt locked in. Okay. You could try to gamble on evolving an Eevee into a Glaceon. Unless it won't allow you to use it from the start because Eevee's normal type, which is kind of a bitch. Snom. Snom is cute. Everybody has to love Snom. It would allow it, but I would need a lot of luck. Yeah, getting the exact evolution item you need for Eevee is kind of a bitch and a half.
Unless you caught a wild Glaceon, which is...
Again, a bitch and a half.
Exactly.
Don't love it, but don't hate it.
Okay, this looks so much better now that it's all just one room.
Need one more. Let's see, Snom, Snorunt. Don't know many ice types.
Give me a second, I've got a couple that I can think of.
What about a Darumaka? I'm just naming the random crap that comes to mind, Win. Next thing that comes to mind is Lapras. I think they're an ice type.
Yeah, Lapras is like water. Cubchoo, Articuno, Jinx,
How did I not remember Articuno? God, I'm dumb.
Amaswine, Cloyster, Spiel, Weevil. Need I continue? I assure you I can.
She has a full list of ice types pulled up.
Shut up.
I wouldn't. Wouldn't do what?
Moochum,
Smoochum. Oh yeah, Jinx is an ice type. They're fun.
Snowbird, Mr. Rhyme, whatever the fuck that is.
The evolved version of Mr. Mime.
Swinub, Delibird, Vanillish. I mean, there's like 10 right there, like 10 or 15 right there.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thinking that I remember Jinx.
There's like 1,000 Pokemon. I can't remember all of them. I also have my normal run team planned out. Ooh, fun.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
will never guess who's on the team. I'm gonna guess Minccino and Tandemaus for sure. No. Yeah, bullshit. But, okay, then who is? Snorlax. Okay, yeah. Snorlax is a good one. He's very tanky. Stop using Roost, you bitch!
What is Roost?
It's a healing move.
Oh, wait, that's right. It's usually really works next.
Yep. Porygon. Yeah, Porygon's another good one. Hisuian Zorua. Oh, that ghosty looking one. Yeah, that one's cool.
Too bad, Holly's not here. They were for Spooky Boys.
Yeah, right. They're 10 points. Oh, which is 10 points. Okay, so those three put you at exactly 10, so there you go. I haven't decreased any of them yet. Yeah, I found out very quickly it was better to save up to get all the bonus shit before wasting all my money on candies. But you guys... wasting candies. Eggs. Because... yeah. I learned quite fast that getting all that other stuff made grinding with them so much easier. Ah, great, the Wobbuffet encounter. Okay. Hey, Win, out of the 6 here, who's least likely to be able to kill the Wobbuffet? Jigglypuff? Okay. Try Jiggly. And hopefully it actually works. Okay, so let's try my weakest move and see what that does. Oh man, the thing is still broken! Because it's not doing any damage at all, it's skipping over my move. They're objectively speaking your weakest Pokemon. Fair enough. Except the stupid encounter's still busted, so it didn't even actually matter. Fuck you, game.
What do you mean it's so broken?
The point of the game is you're supposed to hit the Wobbuffet, and it's supposed to be like a bell ringer game at a carnival.
Okay.
You have to damage the Wobbuffet as close to 0 as you can without actually knocking it out. But the problem is, right now the game is broken, so no matter what attack you choose, it'll do 0 damage. So that means your score by the end is 0, so you get nothing.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
They need to fix it.
they're working on it.
really like this house.
Plaster! If I can get Porygon 2 with Eviolite and a Snorlax to tank, I can have Hisuian Zoroark go in for the kill. Clever. Especially if you can Mega Evolve Snorlax. Porygon Z is very strong and learns a wide variety of special moves. That is definitely good.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this just in case.
Do you mean Gigantamax Snorlax? Right, yeah.
But let's get the office done first. And this time, let's try something a little different.
I considered this team a while ago. Yeah, it seems like you put a lot of thought into it. I did a Ghost Mono run. Oh, you should have streamed that one. Holly would have loved it.
And speaking of which,
Yes, speaking of Holly, hi Holly.
hi Holly.
I did it like half a year ago. Okay, so nothing amazing here. Just some regular ass commons.
Holly's probably like, okay, why are we talking about me?
Told you before, I can't. Okay. I forget things when I'm stupid. You need to remember this.
You're not stupid, don't talk about my sweetie like that.
Fine, I have shitty memory, whatever you want to call it.
I hate that. I hate that very much.
What?
This.
Oh, the wallpapers?
Yeah, I hate that. That is disgusting. That's awful. I don't want that on my wall anymore.
There were 8 talkers on the bus, aside from the cute little girl that loves me and her mother. I got out at Walmart and just braved the storm. Yeah, I can see you doing that. Holly would rather walk in the driving rain than be stuck on the bus with a, you know, half a dozen people that won't shut the fuck up.
Believe me, I understand.
I'm soaked, but I had peace on the walk home. Fair?
And peace is what matters.
Did Bo come and get his stuff? If you mean that package, no, actually. It's still sitting here in the living room. No clue. Porygon has Aura Sphere and Flamethrower as egg moves. Oh wow, those are both really strong. Do you work tomorrow? Yes, I do. I come back to work tomorrow.
Unless I just kidnap him and just keep him home.
Then I'll get it after work tomorrow if that's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Bo is off, he can just come get it. Can you bring it to the bus stop? Yes, I can. Ooh, candy jar. So you lower Jigglypuff's attack, and in turn, its special attack gets boosted, which actually fucks you guys because Jigglypuff is a special attacker. Look at that, a wild level 6 Minccino. Well, yeah, Minccino showed up a lot in the early stages in Poké-Rogue. That was a given. Actually, I'm guessing that's why you didn't just immediately include one in your team. Maybe. Oh yeah, Win, that's another question I have. When you catch a wild Pokemon, does it use the IVs of the Pokemon that you already have? Like, the one that would be your starter? Or does it use the stats from the wild one you just caught? Uses the wild IVs. Okay. Because I remember before I tried checking the stats of a wild Pokemon I had caught to compare its IVs, and it was showing me the IVs of my starter one, not the one I had just caught. So that confused me. Goth Pony over here just absolutely destroying everything in its path. Just dancing all over them. I'm hoping to find an early game Pidgey. Yeah, since Pidgeotto and Pidgeot are decently common, I don't doubt you'll get one eventually. Just at what stage is the question. Want it for the Mega. Yeah, Mega Pidgeot is pretty damn good. I just noticed something.
Oh, what's that?
I didn't switch the natures on my Pokemon. Oh, that could be a problem. A Pokemon's nature raises one of their stats while lowering the other one.
Oh, wow.
So if you do it right, you can jack up one of their, primary stats, like I'd want something that could boost special attack for Spectrier, while lowering another stat that would be useless, like his normal attack.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
I have positive attack nature for Porygon and Zorua. The thing that boosts normal attack on the things that are special attackers. Oh, that ain't good. Especially depending on what the counterbalance to that is. Oh, and the Porygon got a negative special attack 1. Oh, Jesus. So it's boosting his useless stat and nerfing his primary stat.
I think the $21,000 profit. Use your estate agent to sell 10 houses.
Hooray! Explains why he isn't hurting a damn thing. Yeah, it does. It does. You might want to scrub that run and just start over, Win. Unless you can bank on finding a mint down the line that can help that.
Alright, where are you, you little furry bastard? I know you're in here.
Angel is hunting another mole.
I know you're here. Where are you? Come on, Ron. I ain't gonna hurt you. Punch. Let me turn you into a nice fluffy hat.
Yes, Holly Mole. In House Flipper, once you get the gardening DLC, you actually have to hunt moles to keep them from ruining the property. And that is what she is doing now. She's searching out molehills.
Where are you, you little furry fuckface? Here, Molly, Molly, Molly.
Oh, great, a Pokemon breeder.
Okay.
Let's see, they want to fight with Darkspun, Azumarill, or Whimsicott.
Azumarill is a water type, so if you have something with a good electric move, that would be good.
No, those are my choices for what to fight with. They're gonna have their bullshit, Clefairies and Clefas and whatever, that they're gonna change into fucking steel types partway through.
Oh, well, then that might be a little bit of an issue.
Win, what's your recommendation here? Which one would have the best luck against the bullshit breeders team? I can pull up the Pokemon summaries if it would help.
You know what? I am just gonna get rid of everything. I will find
Nobody.
you little bastard.
That's good to know.
Hey, do moles actually have fur?
Yeah. I guess Azumarill. That's what I was thinking, since they just had the highest stat. Try to brute force this shit. And of course they have a Rose Raid. Because why not? The evolved form of Roselia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since when do they not have a full team of Clefairy variants? I call bullshit. Although the sticker did cheer me up, a little thank you, Holly. Since a long time ago, I swear to God, they've only ever had variants of Clefairy on their team. And it's just been a while since I fought one. Hello, Toxic Dragon. We're doing good.
Hello.
How are you doing?
You know, if you're on here, I'm gonna find you sooner or later.
My wife is playing a game in the background and she is yelling at her game. This summer, a new challenger emerges. Toxic Dragon, aka Toxic, the Tuesday sensation, takes on Dead by Daylight. Will they conquer the trials? Find out at twitch.tv/Toxic Dragon, aka Toxic.
Fun.
German for your information, Dom. I knew that was German when... I may not be able to read it very well, but I can at least identify it. Good, except that I don't get good egg luck. Yeah, I know how that is. I very rarely get shinies from the shiny machine. Although I get excited as all hell when I actually do. Seems pretty suspicious. Maybe you had to vent a bit, like the sus imposter. And of course they freeze Azumarill.
Yeah, of course they do. You know, sometimes it's a wonder that women have not gotten a permanent case of laryngitis. Am I
Something
wrong?
like epic or legendary eggs, because you restart, also new account, and do a only starter legendary myth. Yeah, I remember having to start over when I got the offline app over the online game because the online one was slow. Yeah, it was slow and crashed a lot. So I got the offline app so it could just run off of my laptop and be perfectly fine. Wynn said something, but I didn't catch it. Hold on. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Holly, do the job of banning. Well, if anybody shows up that needs banning, I'm sure she will most certainly handle it. At the moment, we're clear, though. Holly with the hammer.
Holly does love her band.
Yeah. Not like the time I was actively focusing on something else. Normally you're a sniper when it comes to bans, Win, so you don't have to worry about, like, the one time one of them escaped your sight for a few seconds. Ooh, Grip Claw, nice. Shit, I don't have enough money to revive Azumarill right now. Looking with eagle eyes. Yes, exactly. feel like with the way things are going right now, this is going to end up being the time I see some sort of legendary, and I'm not going to have a Master Ball, and I'm going to have to like try to guess it with a bunch of Pokeballs and Great Balls.
Haha! Not one mole!
You got them all?
No, there wasn't any here. I could have sworn I saw the thing on the map.
Oh. Apparently there was not a mole to be hunted.
Damn! That actually disappoints me.
Speaking of moles, Excadrill. I would like to get a good legendary. Yeah? Only problem is the legendaries always seem to start out with garbage stats. So you gotta do a whole lot of grinding in order to get some more eggs to power them up a bit. Okay, Ghastly with an egg move. That's not bad. Ooh, and a free revive. I will pop that on a Azumarill to go ahead and bring them back. Wow, a Girder and a Conkeldurr in the same team. That's funny. Conkeldurr is the evolved form of Girder. So I find that funny. I got like the
okay.
Tier 2 and Tier 3 of their evolutionary stages right here.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
I am Bender, please insert Girder. That was a fun episode. It was from an episode of Futurama.
What the hell?
Oh, Toxic Dragon just followed us. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Toxic.
But yeah, that was a line from an episode of Futurama.
Oh, cool.
The, robotic character Bender, somebody downloaded his brain, and it reset him to factory default mode.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, he would literally just stand there with his arms out. I am Bender. Please insert Girder. Because he's a bending robot. He's supposed to just bend metal bars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The smallest problem, but would I get something like Darkrai or Giratina, I would grind for them so much. Yeah, when you get a legendary you really enjoy, it makes the grind not so bad. Or one that can just absolutely wreck house without needing to be super high stats. And then it gets even better once you get the high stats. Like, I am just tearing this place apart with Spectrier right now. And Spectrier doesn't have super high IVs right now.
The only thing about this that I don't care for is that you have one light switch that controls everything. Like if you have an open concept room,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have one light switch and it turns on every single thing.
Yeah, see right here, the stats for Spectrier aren't exactly the best, but they're not terrible, and yet I'm still killing crap left and right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I would say this is about, like, mid-level for IVs.
to painting!
And I don't know if we said it, but thank you for the follow, Toxic.
Yes, thank you very much, Toxic, and welcome to our realm.
There were a lot of conversations happening at once. Right now I'm using Charmander, Turtwig, and Piplup. Yeah, because when you have to start over, you only get the basic starters. Machamp.
Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna change up for that.
They're nice if you go physical. Yeah, starters more often than not tend to be physical attackers, from what I've seen. Which is annoying because a lot of them have many special attack type moves. Like, I definitely play Bulbasaur more, if not for the fact he's a physical attacker, but most of the moves he learns are special attack moves. So he doesn't really get much out of them.
What about his evolved form?
Nope, still stay with that stat layout.
Oh, that's kind of dumb.
It's annoying.
You would think that, you know, they would do that when, you know, as they evolve.
Well, that's part of the nuance of figuring out how to make them work. You can keep changing Pokemon all you want, pal. It's not going to change the fact that my Spectrier hits like a truck and is faster than all of your Pokemon. And now that they're starting to die, they're just going to get stronger. This Machamp is level 69. I mean your Spectrier. Yeah. We've had so many moments in this stream where 69 had a call out and Holly wasn't around. I had to let her have one.
Yeah, we've had that number like 4 times. And that's not including the one that just happened.
Right? But I know Spectrier does have stuff that can boost its physical attack, and it does have decent physical attack moves as well. But the one I have is mainly geared towards special attack, like all the moves it can learn, the natures I have available, the abilities, so I kind of have to lean for special with Spectrier. I know he's either or, though. I'm so tempted to try to buy an egg for him, but I still have other things to buy for him first, so gotta wait. It's always better to get all the extra bits before you start buying eggs. Yeah, having Dreadnought here would be a horrible idea. Let's... Ooh, Whimsicott, actually. They are part grass. So against a bunch of electric types, they would...
would they be, like...
They at least wouldn't take,
a lot of damage.
Yeah. The effects would... The attacks would be not very effective, so that would help.
Rock types are very, strong against electric too.
Yeah, rock is strong, but ground is actually immune. If I had a ground type, they would tear this place apart.
Do you not have a ground type?
I do not.
I'm actually a little shocked.
So am I, since I started with, you know, a couple fairy types, but I was catching things along the way. Oh, shoot. This is the 90s, so I gotta make sure to power up my team, because 95 is where I fight the rival again, Ivy.
I don't like So, what should I do? Let's make this. No. No, and no. How about white? White is
I chance my challenge because I go now, use all Pokemon I get out of eggs until I get a legendary. Heh! He did 69 damage to Spectrier.
But I hate how that looks. And I hate how that looks.
You're welcome, Holly. Ooh, now I should change Whimsicott because it's a bug. Bugs hurt grass types. So let's send out Darkspun.
I don't know how I feel about that. What do you think?
Huh.
The white.
Looks okay. Come on, kill the fucking Electrode before it tries to explode. Yes!
You know, normally I'd be like, how do you know it's about to explode? But yeah, I know these things. So,
They just always fucking do. It's obnoxious. It seems like any Pokemon that knows a self-destruct move will use it, like, indefinitely in this game. Okay, let's see. Max Revive for Darkspun. Then a full heal to take paralysis off Whimsicott. Then give Whimsicott a potion just to get a little bit of its health back. Take this egg voucher. Alright. Bring it on, Ivy, you bitch. Delphox. Shit. Okay, let's see. Psychic normal. Don't know what would be super good here, so I'm gonna throw in Jigglypuff. Okay, that was a good play. Try Hyper Voice. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna throw in a Zoomeril. I didn't want to do the trade-off with them, but I knew they'd be stronger. Okay, now they're probably gonna switch. Oh, they didn't. That's weird. God damn it with their crits. Always getting lucky with the fucking crits. Okay. Okay. I can still do this. Whimsicott. To finish him off. And let's do a Mega Drain to heal, and of course they switch. They switch back to the Delphox, a fire type. Lovely. Whimsicott's about to die. Yeah, and crap, here it goes. Okay, but if they Terastallize to fire type, then a water type would destroy them, so let's send out Dreadnought.
I can't believe they would be that stupid.
Let's use Jawlock. So they can't keep switching. Fucking bitch. Milotic has an Ice-type move, which does decent damage to Dreadnought, but fortunately it didn't get the freeze. That would have sucked. Okay, good. Milotic down. Kingambit. Okay. Okay, let's use Jawlock to lock him in, so that way he can't escape. And Liquidation. Good, good. Defense down. Oh, come on. You can do it, Dreadnought. Take him out. Yeah! Dreadnought coming in clutch right here. Crunch. And Oranguru down. Okay, he's not going to survive like a single hit, but as long as I can just keep wailing away on them. Let's try Psychic Fang. Damn it, it used U-turn. That's a priority move. So they send out Delphox. So if I send out Spectrier, they would just swap it again. So my better play here would actually be to send out Doxbun. Oh my god, it was! Doxbun has Well-Baked! They eat fire moves!
Shit like you for breakfast.
So they still have all their psychic moves, but they're not as strong since they Terastallized. Nom Nom Fire, yes.
Nom nom drugs.
Okay, Doxbun is down. Oh shit, I think that means I lose. Shit. Yeah, I've lost. Spectre is my only one left, but Unfezant is a normal flying type. So it's immune to both ghost and ground moves, and that's all I got.
Why is this?
Ah, that was a bitch. Okay, but I'll call it there, because we're at 3 hours and I'm getting hungry. Okay, let me see who's on that we can raid.
And will assist you in finding a raid.
Respect my authority!
I respect nothing!
Holly, we can't keep screaming just because you're here.
Wish we could.
I wish. See.
Well, while Angel searches for somebody to raid out to, I will remind everyone that we have an 8-hour stream coming up to celebrate reaching 8 subs and 800 followers. That will be, as of this moment, on June 17th, where Angel and I will be doing Dead by Daylight. Mostly Angel. Because we'll be getting the Five Nights at Freddy's DLC, and so we're going to be using that for the majority of the day.
I might switch it over to that Thursday since Dominic is off on Thursday, and we would be a little bit easier to switch off in case I need a break.
Well, it would depend on the time you started streaming, because I'll be home at, let's see, would that be my 10-hour week? Yeah, that'd be my 10, so... Wait, do I work that day? I think I do.
No, you work Tuesday, which is the 17th, which means you're off on Thursday.
Okay. I'm getting all my days and numbers mixed up, my bad.
So we will see what happens. Would you please stop?
Puzzle.
We could do Nicole and TTV or Zero Budget Gamer.
Switch to Thursday. I'll be at Holiday World on the 17th. So, like usual, I'll be out of town for your 8-hour stream. We will consider it. Alright, so we're going to send y'all over to Zero Budget Gamer, who's playing Metaphor ReFantazio, which, for anybody who doesn't know, is another fantasy-esque game made by the same people who made Persona.
So fun!
So, thank you all so much for watching. We had an awesome time and hope you did too. If you like this video, please like, follow, and subscribe. And we hope to see every last one of you in the next video. Goodbye.